Second game of the CC Masters Qualifier, round of 16. Yumiko got a def win because 120 is at the hospital at the moment. So our next game is an Orc Mirror. We have these two here. The second and third best Orc in the world. It's Fly and FoCuS fighting for the silver medal of Orcs. Starting on Last Refuge, as we were earlier this day with Lin versus Sock. FoCuS slightly the upper hand when it comes to this matchup and when it comes to the direct comparison against Fly himself. But recently, Fly got a lot better in all regards of Warcraft 3. So he will be the challenger here. We have Blade Master first for the Rogue Warrior. We have a Blade Master first for the LP Club player. FoCuS, it's China versus Korea. Rogue Warriors versus LP. Fly at the bottom left and FoCuS in the red in the upper right. So, are you able to reconnect or?
No, I don't know what's wrong. I'm just out.
Okay, SoloCast, you take care of donations and subs and everything else. By the way, I got some news for you. Remind me after the cast. Grunt. Grunt coming here with the shop as well, so no rushed tech. Fly on the other side is not going for a shop, so his tech will be slightly faster. Most likely. Recently, especially with the influence of Infi, oh, we saw the tech very briefly here, especially with the influence of Infi on this map especially, we've seen a more tier 3 and also skipped, oh damn, oh damn it, what the hell, sorry about that, where did I put this logo now? There we go. Skip Beasteries, for example. So Grunts, Spirit Walker, Tier 3 expansions, and Mass Casters. Fly also played Mass Casters a couple of times, with even Witch Doctors. So we'll see how this goes. It's not like the normal thing would be Radar, Walker, Kodo. That's been the matchup forever. Recently, things are starting to change. We have Fly with a great inventory here. 4 sentry wards. That is so much vision for him. And no pressure by FoCuS at all. He's taking care of his own progress. Got 2 permanent items, the claws and the circlet. That's good damage. And with that, going for the nulls already in the middle of the map. Blade Master is creeping up as well. Only finds the ring of protection. So we have damage versus tankiness. With the better end, of course, on FoCuS' side. Thank you, Danger Wisp, for the 34-month resub, and Sejay for the 22-month resub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Fly's finding him. Critical Strike arrives right at the perfect moment. We have the trifecta for FoCuS, Blade Master or Fly. Just a tiny bit too late for this, but interesting that he found him at this unusual spot. So how far is the tech ahead? Just a little bit. FoCuS already with the selves, so he can heal up. Blade Master's putting in some damage on these grunts. Still no level 2 for Fly. That's the downside of his creep route and his play so far. Oh, Grunt for the block. Cancels. No! Dodges the Grunt exit with the Windwalk to keep his heal wave intact, self intact. Very well done by Fly. Good timings. Of course, we all know this little meme that Fly is used to losing his Blade Master. Oh, this vision. And he sees the grunts. How good is this? Reveal, but didn't hit the Blade Master. He's gone. Oh, wow. The reveal hit the Sentry Ward. So bye-bye vision. But still, there's so many eyes on the map for Fly. He can do whatever he wants. We have no Beastery for Fly. Is this the tier 3 stuff? Yes, it is! Oh, baby. Called it. FoCuS is also saving some resources. Okay, now going for the Beastery. So we have the classic tier 2 for FoCuS. And we have the new Chinese style. Oh, he stole the claw by Fly. So damage-wise, they're getting closer to each other. There is lack of control in Fly's army for now, as he won't have Raiders and Snare. Creeping up the Shadow Hunters now is priority. FoCuS even creeping with the Blade Master. Okay, Fly is doing the same thing. So, can FoCuS punish the tech or not? Another ring for Fly. Lord of the Rings. Walkers are coming. So far, the only thing that FoCuS has from tier 2 is the Shadow Hunter, so he can't rush over, but whoa, the Potion of Greater Mana. That's a help. Blade Master's coming in, but again, a tiny bit too late for the steals. Thank you, KX85, for the €5 donation. Much love to you guys. Much love to you. And Fly is running into the Hex Trap, but the damage is not sufficient. Shadow Hunter is finding some space to creep up. Level 2, heal wave for him. And there's the map presence of Fly constantly. Critical strike on the Shadow Hunter has to reposition. There's definitely a Windwalk to get out. So just right clicks at the moment. Reveal. There is mana for a Hex. So Fly's got to be a little bit careful here. Hex on the High Priest. So nothing coming in. Here's the next Hex. Ooh, will this last or will there be lucky crits? Windwalk, he's still revealed. This is still dangerous. Next Hex is coming in. The Potion of Greater Mana for FoCuS. And bam, classic Fly. Losing his Blade Master, what is it, 7 minutes in.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's a big advantage, man. Level 3 Blade for FoCuS, level 2 Shadow Hunter. Raiders coming, and Snare almost ready. Fly on the other side. Of course, does he even calculate a Blade Master revive into his tactics? I mean, by now, he definitely should. But okay, he gets level 3 thanks to the solo experience he got. Another claw for him. Wand of Mana Stealing. Not the greatest item in Orc Mirror.
I thought it was such a good item situationally, Neo.
Yeah, situationally, but oftentimes it is when there's two melee strength heroes with low mana pool but big big spells like a TC, like a Mountain King. So if you steal mana with a Mountain King on a TC or vice versa, that's a big deal. But the Shadow Hunter will not be in range of the other Shadow Hunter normally. For the Blade Master, mana is not the biggest deal. So that's why in Orc Mirror, it's not the best item in the world.
But what if a TC third comes in?
That changes a lot. And I guess there is. Tier 3 is done. Blade Master didn't get the orb yet, interestingly. Also no TC.
A player's forces are under attack.
There's a lot of peons in FoCuS' army at the expansion. Doesn't have the resources at the moment, but level 3 Shadow Hunter for him as well. So, yeah, okay. TC third coming. Still no orb, double claws on this blade. Heal scroll on the Shadow Hunter. And FoCuS is making his way over. With the strong 50 supply tier 2 army, it's 8 supply that he's ahead. Blade Master's not level 3 yet, but the Shadow Hunter is. A lot of stuff is hurt. The Walker, the Grunt, but FoCuS getting red spot number 2. The Helm of Valor wasn't the biggest thing he could get. So is FoCuS playing this too slow? I wonder, because there's big advantages coming for Fly. He can catch up with the Beastery soon as well, or even go Tauren. They both have a Warmill for upgrade, so let's check this. 0-0 for Fly, 0-0 as well. But there's a Kodo on FoCuS' side, there's an upgrade coming. Is the TC there? Okay, so we have a TC and the Orb. That's the big advantages for Fly thanks to the tier 3. But he's fighting against Ensnare. He's fighting against the Kodo. This is not gonna be too easy. The Blade Master, of course, was benched, so lower level. Almost getting this kill here. Purge lasts forever, and Snare prevents the kill for a little bit, but only a new Ensnare is fighting. No, he saves it, and Hex again. Oh, Fly! Backstab and he loses his Blade Master for the second time. And especially in the absence of Raiders with the less control, he absolutely needs this damage, but he can't get it. Heal Wave, this was the last one. He has 2 clarities, but no space to use it. Storm comes in, speed scroll to retreat, but the nets will be flying. Is it time to kill a hero or nope? Just satisfied with grunts for now. And the Korean pushing forward, 17 supply lead by now. The Blade Master can just kill these heroes himself. Double Helm of Valor, so tanky, plus 10 agility. Yeah, and no mana on the Shadow Hunter. That's the second kill for FoCuS. The tier 3, actually not, saves him to the high ground.
Players' forces are under attack.
But everything's falling apart. No chance. Level 4. Ay. No real reason to stay in this. No expansion coming up. He's hoping for a Blade Master revive or something, but the 2 red spots for FoCuS, way too much. Okay, TC down with backstab into crit. Blade Master has the health stone. Super duper mega save. Yeah, Fly soon to be extinct. 23 supply. Trying to save a Zeppelin if there's a Oh, and snare. Yep, that's no good. All hope is lost. Can't get out. Reveal used as well. Blade Master falls for the 3rd time in this game. GG is called and FoCuS destroys Fly.
Too bad. You know, I'm always a fan of the tier 3.
I know, Remo, I know.
Doesn't work out. But why is he harassing with his level 2 Blade Master when he knows there's Ensnare and Hex going on? I guess because he's Fly.
Yeah, that is... Yeah, that is...
Is the game over? Or is it?
Yeah, the game's over. That's why I said GG called.
Yeah, I know. Maybe you're trying to trick me, like with the green screen. You know, you're pretty crafty today.
I know. I'm in a good mood. It feels seriously really good to be back to standard tournament casting.
Okay, map 2 I'm in, and hopefully this
Cool.
time no disconnect. Twisted Meadows. Someone has to wake up. Well played.
Yeah. Later today we have the Rust Brain qualifier for you. I have to leave at around 5. When does it start? At 4 or 5? I'm not too sure.
At 4.
At 4. Okay. So we will most likely be in time. If not, there might be a small chance for Remo versus the world tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't done that in a while.
I'm so rusty though. Oh boy, that's gonna be would be a fun one. But yeah, if we can
That's what it's all about, Remo. Fun and rules.
Yes. And having no time to eat in between, but whatever.
We will make a little break. Like we will make sure that you are in full strength for the Rust Brain Cup. No worries. We take it easy.
Rust Brain Cup qualifier 6, I believe it is later. Yeah.
Yes.
Gonna be cool to see. Perhaps my boy Shaddai will step up and destroy everyone. We'll see.
He's your boy now? Since when?
He's been my boy for a long... Dude, are you not listening to me?
Wasn't it Sheik all the time?
No, it was Shaddai.
Huh.
Always Shaddai. You're the Sheik fanboy.
Ah, yeah, that...
Oh, yeah, that's me, right?
Oh, okay. Map number 2 with Remo in. And that's it. Fly in the blue. And FoCuS.
Oh. Wait a minute. All right, so Orc Mirror Twisted Meadows, one of the only matchups where we still see this map. Now, looks certainly like FoCuS is trying to go for the sneaky Rock Golem creep. And normally FoCuS is the master of creeping, so this should be working out pretty well.
Ooh.
I forget, like in one of these 2 positions, I haven't seen Rock Golem creep before.
Bottom.
I don't know if it's top right or bottom left. I've definitely seen it bottom right. Like bottom right, it's become pretty popular nowadays. Maybe it wasn't bottom left. I think I've never seen it bottom left, perhaps.
I think I've seen it. Like, you mean successfully, right? I've seen attempts.
Even attempted.
Okay, I've seen attempts everywhere, I guess. I think bottom right and top right and bottom left are the hardest.
Yeah, seems to make sense. And Fly is not going for the Rock Golem attempt. Instead going for a normal build with a shop nicely positioned in the back, Neo. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. A little bit protected further in the back. The barracks for FoCuS is very far forward. Super far forward. So it should actually be pretty easy to pull in the Rock Golem because the distance isn't so long.
Yeah.
But of course the positioning looks a little weird. Also the burrow, of course, has to be there to help with the Rock Golem creep. No Farseer here. It's been forever since I saw a Farseer in Ogmira. And I think it was only from Lin. But no, here it is Blade Master again. Oh. This is gonna be a big deal already if Fly goes scouting or if he goes creeping instead. And he's gonna go creeping.
They're slow on the grunt, so a little less damage, but it still should be fine.
What's the item? I'm saying Qualifier boots. Come on.
Vamp.
Oh, okay.
The calls, ladies and gentlemen. Neostradamus back. That's such a big deal. That is
so unfair, honestly.
A big deal. 20% lifesteal on FoCuS' side.
Oh, and now that he has it so early, he can actually plan around it. He can decide to fight early. And he can just go for a game plan with constant trading. Yeah, I think this item sometimes is a little bit overrated, but in this matchup, it is so bonkers.
Yeah, this and Knight of Mirror with bears. That's really unfair. Yeah. But I mean, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more chances to get a Vamp Aura on this map. Maybe Fly is lucky.
He is almost level 2 after finishing the first camp, but FoCuS, he is level 2 already and a little bit double circlet. He found the tome as well, by the way, of knowledge, so he's like 2.5 circlets right now. He's kind of got a Crown of Kings. You remember when I suggested putting Crown of Kings in the red camps and people were like, oh, that's totally broken. You can't do that. So, guys, this Blade Master right now has Crown of Kings. Yeah, we can see how absolutely busted that is already. Lulz. Keeping on creeping here more and more. Two players seemingly haven't found each other yet, and Fly is going for a nice Rock Golem pull. I like that. Going for the Berserker, that always helps with creeping as well. I'm never really sure. Is a Berserker good in the late game in Ogmira? He doesn't provide the most utility, right? He doesn't have Ensnare, doesn't have Spirit Link.
But he has good damage, especially with the Kodo. And
against Kodos, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. In the late game of Orc versus Orc, it's a lot about killing Kodos. So with the boost of the Kodo aura, if you have one yourself and focusing the opponent's Kodo, that can work really well. Oh boy, Fly is playing with his life again.
But he knows the Blade Master's whereabouts thanks to the grunt in the south, so he knows he's pretty safe. Gets the camp fully, gets the big invul, which can be nice. Can also oftentimes be useless though, because heroes may just get ignored.
Fly lost the grunt in the end to FoCuS. That is level 3 for the Korean. Shadowhunter coming. Beastery again. No tier 3 rush for FoCuS. Plays standard, or continues to play standard. Level 3 Blade Master finally for Fly.
This Blade Master is such a nightmare.
Yeah, he's really good. I think Fly is trying to go to tier 3 again as he goes Totem first and no Beastery. But this Blade Master, I mean, what can stop him? Fly a little too late to trap him. There we go, Beastery, but can be cancelled easily.
So you can easily man-fight the Blade.
Yeah.
But he's opting for the Beastery cancel instead. Shadowhunter's coming out soon, so he has to be careful.
One Clarity cancelled. But the next one will not be.
Oh, nice sidestep. Did you see that? He was anticipating the dust, so he changed directions. That's pretty cool. Shadowhunter comes out for FoCuS as well a little bit later, thanks to that whole Borrow creep in the beginning. But still at a decent time. However, Fly gets the big creep. Can he find his own Scourge Bone Chimes?
No.
Nope.
Flute sells it immediately. This is not the Christmas gift I wanted.
Oh my god.
What?
Were you that kind of kid?
No. No, 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 no,
It
no.
is not a Nintendo DS!
I was always very grateful about the gifts I got. Never complained, really.
Yeah, I don't think me neither.
I think once I traded a Nintendo game because my parents got me a pretty bad one and I wanted, I don't know, the new Zelda or something. But that's
N64?
understandable, right? It's Zelda.
N64 or Super
Yeah.
Nintendo?
No, N64. But I was very polite in asking if that could be changed.
Good boy. Good boy, Neo.
Thank you. Thank you.
FoCuS' Shadowhunter creeping here is a little bit slow, but we'll finally be reaching level 2. Talisman of Evasion. Could be nice for a Blade Master, I guess. Oh, look at the Blade Master solo creep. If FoCuS steals this one, and of course he's the Master of Steals, he gets... Oh my god! Look at that inventory, bros.
It's absolutely ridiculous. That's the best ever. Like dream drops everywhere.
And the Talisman, I guess one could argue.
Yeah, I mean for the blade at the moment. Yeah, but sure.
Forces are under
Yeah,
attack.
but this... Okay, give me that big mana. Let's go.
Oh no, Fly man, if he reveals himself here, I see Hex and Snare right click. Okay, there's an invul. You can use that to steal experience and item, but is it worth it? I'm not too sure, I don't think so.
Oh, he's almost level 3 Shadow. He could have a decent opportunity here to get a level advantage. Just coming in, not seeing the blade. Last hit goes to him almost, but not quite. Shadowhunter picks it up. 1 kill for Fly to get the level 3 Shadow. Can he get the grunt here, perhaps? Start things off. Scroll the beast coming in. This is a big one. There's no adept training yet. No dispel against this. Hard decision now to engage into this.
He's plus 28 and he got the vamp aura. Like, okay, man. How to stop this blade? But apparently FoCuS is the one retreating with a level difference on the Shadowhunter. Respecting the level 2 heal wave a lot.
But, like, isn't the level 3 Shadow advantage the only way he can take a decent fight?
A
Yep.
player's forces
And
are
now
under
he
attack.
falls back, creeping continues, which means FoCuS gonna get his own level. Dude, if Fly wins this game, mad respect.
Yeah. Oh, grunt. Gotta be careful. Has to use the heal wave.
Rude bastards. Oh man.
Yeah, that's not good.
Fortuna not on his side today. Blade Master's almost level 4 as well. Wait. What did he sell? Blade Master sold something. I don't know what. He keeps the Talisman. The Talisman can be really good, by the way. Can be. Blade Master already has lots of damage mitigation from armor, from Spirit Link, and throw evasion. On top of that, he becomes a super tank. But oftentimes in Orc Mirror, Blade Master won't be focused ever because he is the hardest of all targets to kill. So this could just be a wasted item.
Ooh.
But he's keeping it for now, and he's waiting for the tier 3, and he's gonna get the lightning orb. Yeah.
Damage. We
This is-
got a big donation. Mr. Werewolf King, 50 euros. Thank you so much. Love your Reforged content on YouTube. Continue your great work. Greetings from Braunschweig. Damn, that feels really good. That feels really good.
Thank you
That
very
was a
much.
lot of effort and a lot of stress, and a lot of time going into this. So the appreciation, just to see this is great. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. The reason I chuckled a little bit is FoCuS' newest item from the camp was the Pendant of Energy for the Shadowhunter.
On top of the mantle.
And also Werewolf King. Is that a reference to The Witcher 3, by the way? It might be. If it is, shout out, man. That was a cool game. So FoCuS, of course, very understandably, is very willing to fight right now. He's going into the enemy base. actually brought a TP, though, to be able to TP back if that should be necessary, which it might become necessary, because the enemy is knocking on the front door as well. Both players have a TP here. Smart play, I think, by Fly. He definitely has the weaker army here, by all accounts. So he wants to dodge fight as much as he can. He's putting pressure on the enemy base. Fly is trying to force the TP out of focus and then TP home himself. So now we have a bit of a game of chicken going on over here.
True. Peons are falling. FoCuS refusing to TP home. How much damage will they take? Like, both fortresses are very intact. A couple of peons are falling. Mass repair everywhere. Not too sure if anyone has pillage. I don't think so. Burrows are falling, but for Fly, that's a little faster. And there's almost no peons to repair anymore. Fly is losing his stronghold. He's going for pillage now, but it's not gonna finish. And now FoCuS TP's home, saving his fortress. So it will be 1 base versus 0 base. And now the fight with the Vamp Aura, with this surreal Blade Master, aiming for the Kodo immediately. Heal Wave delays the inevitable for a little. Shadow Hunter in trouble. He must heal himself. He must heal. Oh, there's a good time axe by Fly. Yes, he kills him. Okay, no healing and no hex disable anymore. Can this be the turnaround? It looks grim, really grim for Fly, as he's about to lose the blade, but Invo Potion saves him for now. So Shadow Hunter, can he do some magic? No, he has no mana anymore. And he has no base
Literally
as well.
no magic anymore, but the Blade Master's still here. I like the play there by Fly. This hero killer tempo is his only chance in this game. He gets the first hero, but he needed both. He doesn't get both. Instead, he's losing his own. Shadow Hunter, level 5 for the blade. Okay. 260 crit. Give it to me, baby. Boom! There we go. 268. That's the GG and the 2-0 for FoCuS.
Second 2-0 of the day. Lin and FoCuS, the 2 Korean orcs, leaving the round of 16 with 3 points, eliminating Sok and Fly. Third game, unfortunately, wasn't played. That was 1-0 versus Yumiko, as 1-0 was rushed to the hospital. We wish him all the best. So, in the round of 8, we have Yumiko, Fly, and Lin at the moment. And our third game will be a human versus night elf. So for the first time today, we won't see any orcs. 2 Chinese matching. Oh, game is hosted right away. But there will be a little break for ads and stuff. So yeah, FoCuS puts Fly back in his place, I would say. With good items, of course, as well.
Yeah, I didn't see the first map, but apparently he played pretty well. And perhaps Fly a little bit unlucky or sloppy, maybe. But yeah, map 2, that was the meme, very much so alive, with FoCuS finding just the perfect items everywhere. And that's also a concern with Twisted Meadows. Like, if you just have a run of good items, it can just spiral completely out of control.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Twisted Meadows, I don't know, maybe it's gonna soon go in the Turtle Rock and AI, direction, out of the map pool, which might not be the worst thing.
We have 2 new subs. Thank you, Zombie Cho, for 2 months. Greetings to you, my friend. And Deadman on Fire for 42 months. 3.5 years of hailing Satan. Thank you so much. We will continue the CC Masters Qualifier number 1, game 4 of the round of 16. Do we have any results from the other games, by the way? There's 4 games running at this, always 2 games at the same time. But so far, nothing. We will ask Gauntlet Harbor and the admins if they can tell us something, and then we'll be right back after this little break when CC Masters Cup continues. Romantic versus Colorful.